This season, you have my wife becomes an elementary school student, and Twitter, trying not to be an echo chamber impossible, wants to eradicate the entirety of the show like it's a viral disease before it even began. Turns out, it's a heartfelt family drama tackling the themes of loss and moving on. Fuck, man. How am I going to explain this to a normie friend? So we gotta ask the brain that question. Whose fault is this? The author creating such a title that screams degeneracy? Or you, who's freaking out every time something isn't morally black and white that it requires you to use basic comprehension to grasp the situation? But if you've been in the community for a while, realizing that's just the nature of titles should be a child's play. And before you throw tantrums condemning me for normalizing pedo or acting like some misogynist incels or some other half-baked justice bullshit, I'll make sure that you are aware of how such titles are merely baits. As this is normal in Japanese contemporary popular media, including those that are borderline unhinged and those that are just an entire premise slapped as a title. Logically, in a marketplace with individuals trying to get their works to even serialized, front looks is definitely one of the keys, and the title is vital here, resulting in the weirdest word placed to attract the audience. And guess what? You fell for it. So if you're still questioning yourself in case letting this go makes you an abomination of this generation, no, of course not. Although it's agreeable that this innately evokes a stigma, and it doesn't help when media exposures from Japan can be just so alien in our eyes sometimes. As people who are familiar with anime or even the industry, it's our choice not to spread misinformation for the worst like wildfire. Cause I believe this is just another one of cultural crashes where your morality or standard of justice just don't meet. And no, it's definitely not the first time. But any decision goes back to how you react to it, as those who are, at least now, aware of how it quote-unquote works here at the end of the day. Do as you wish for all I care, but it never hurts to take a step back and see the synopsis for yourself. To me, as long as the premise isn't blatantly degenerate or it looks promising in contrast to what the title made you presume, then it deserves a chance. Because you will miss a lot in this vast medium going by such a rigid standard. As for Tsuma show, oh, that's the abbreviation by the way. Who knows, maybe it's one of the season's hidden gem after the live action also did well. What's satisfying is that as flawed as it is, the ability to process issues around the grief of loss and genuine kinship with mature writing is a narrative I see rather uncommonly tackled well anywhere else.